Hi everyone, welcome to rachelpichleryoga. If we haven't met before, my name is Rachel. Today we're doing a nice full body flow for flexibility. You're going to need just a little bit of space to move, and let's get started. So let's begin today in just a nice comfy seat, and you can place your hands on your knees. Taking a nice big inhale, let's start to lift the chest and pull the shoulders back a little bit, maybe lift the chin. And using the exhale to start to round the spine. Bring the shoulders forward, tuck your chin a little bit. Inhale as you lift up through the chest. And then exhale as you pull the shoulders forward. Give the tummy a squeeze. Inhale, lift the chest. One more time. And exhale, round it out. Awesome, you guys. Use an inhale and come back just to a nice long spine. You can take your hands from your knees and place your fingertips on the floor beside you. With a nice big inhale, reach your arms out wide. Maybe lift your chin again. Maybe spread the fingers nice and wide. You might even interlace them at the top. Stretching through the upper body. Stay for an inhale. And use the exhale to lean over towards the right side. As you inhale, come on up. And exhale, switch sides. Nice, you guys. Inhale, find your center, maybe look up, push those palms up. And exhale, release your arms back to your sides, maybe even add in a shoulder roll. And we can start to make our way onto our hands and knees into tabletop. Spread the fingers wide, bring your knees under your hips. Maybe rock those hips side to side a few times, and you can start to tuck the toes under. Take a nice big inhale and use the exhale to lift on up into downward facing dog. Breathe nice and deep. Maybe the hips want to go for a rock side to side. Maybe they don't. Just breathe. Scan your body and move in any way that feels good for you. Taking one more breath here. Inhale and exhale. Using an inhale, slowly start to look forwards. Exhale, walk your feet all the way up to the top of your mat. Take an inhale, half lift. Nice long spine, maybe even lift your toes off the mat. And exhale as you fold forwards, bend your knees. Inhale, half lift. Lengthen, maybe lift those toes. Exhale as you fold, nice little ball. Inhale, one more half lift. And exhale as you fold forwards, planting your hands. And let's take our left foot back all the way into a lunge. And you can lower the back knee if you'd like. Maybe scooch that front foot around a little bit to find your balance, sinking into the hips, softening through the shoulders, and then maybe just start to shift your gaze forwards a little bit. Soften the shoulders still, maybe lift the chin just a little bit higher, lift the chest a little bit. Nice, you guys. One more inhale. And as you exhale, plant your hands and step your back foot up to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift, maybe lift the toes again. Exhale to fold, planting the hands, take your right foot back. Setting up your lunge, option to lower the knee or keep it lifted. Adjust your front foot, adjust your back leg as well. Find that nice lunge. Sinking into the hips, looking at your big toe to start maybe. Softening the shoulders, not really thinking about what the chest is doing. And then you can slowly start to shift the gaze. Shift the gaze forwards, maybe a little more. Maybe lift that chest slightly, but keep sinking into the hips. Awesome, you guys. One more inhale. As you exhale, plant your hands and bring your back foot to the top of your mat again. Inhale, half lift, maybe lift the toes. Exhale, folding forwards, planting your hands, taking both of your feet back into downward facing dog. Breathe. Let your head be heavy. Maybe the hips want to rock a little bit side to side. Maybe they don't. Awesome work, you guys. Stay for an inhale and use the exhale to lower your knees down to the mat. And you can actually take a seat on your heels. Our hands are going to either rest on our lap or maybe even the hips. But taking an inhale, you're going to start to lift up through the chest, pull the shoulders back, maybe lift the chin. If it's not comfortable to sit on the heels, you could stand on your knees, lift the chest, maybe lift the chin. And then as you exhale, just start to pull those shoulders forward, rounding through the spine a little bit, tucking the chin. You might interlace your fingers and push your palms forwards. Inhale, lift the chest, maybe the chin. And an exhale as you round it out. Squeeze that tummy in. Awesome, you guys. One more breath here. Inhale, lift. And exhale to round. Nice work, you guys. Use an inhale and come back to a nice long spine. And then you can bring your hands to the mat. Bring your knees under your hips if they aren't already there. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Take an inhale as you drop your belly. Lift your chest, maybe lifting through the chin. Breathe, hold it here, arching through the back. One more inhale. And then with the exhale, start to round. Push into the palms, squeeze the tummy in. Hold it here. Opening up through those shoulder blades. Nice, you guys. Use an inhale. Find your way back to a nice neutral spine and tuck. Cross your ankles, not tuck your toes. Cross your ankles. Sit down. Bring your legs out in front. The soles of the feet together and the knees out wide as you inhale. Lengthen through the spine. And an exhale to tip forwards. Maybe wiggle the toes. Maybe wiggle the fingertips. Just slowing down the breath. Nice job, you guys. Take an inhale. Lift on up. If you're folding forwards, bring your hands to your knees, helping them come back together. Give yourself a rock, a hug. And then we're going to keep our feet planted for a moment. Keep our knees bent, but you might scooch to the bottom of your mat so there's some space behind you. And we're just going to rock backwards nice and slow and then rock back up to seated if we can. So maybe the toes leave the floor, maybe you rock down, and maybe you can use a little bit of momentum to rock up. Maybe you can't quite get all the way back up to seated, but I just want you to massage the spine a couple times. Now, if you're on a nice hard surface, this might not feel that great, and therefore you can just slowly lower down and maybe just work on that core as you slowly bring yourself back up. But just a couple more rocks if you're able to rock. And we are going to finish off seated. So if you've made your way down and you're comfy on your back, sorry, but you've got to rock yourself all the way back up. And then you can find a nice comfy seat here, sitting cross-legged. Hands either in your lap or on your knees. We're going to bring the fingertips to the floor beside us. Take a big inhale, reach your arms up. Maybe interlace the fingers, maybe lift the chin. Take a nice big breath in here. And an exhale to lean over to one side. And this time you might drop your bottom arm towards the floor. Push into those fingertips, creating a bit more length through the side body. Inhale, coming back up, maybe interlacing the fingers again, palms facing up. Stay for an inhale. Use the exhale to take a side lean over to the other side. Option to drop the bottom arm. Breathe, lengthen. Awesome, you guys. Use an inhale, come on up. Maybe interlace the fingers one more time, palms facing up. Big inhale. And an exhale to let it go. Let your arms fall to your sides. Take a shoulder roll if you would like. That is it. That is all that I have for you today. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you so much for joining me. And until next time, namaste.